Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your Soul Guidance with Adriana. I am an intuitive reader and a clairaudient channel. Today I have an Astrology for Growth intuitive tarot reading for you. So this is for those who are very interested in self-improvement and opportunities for growing in your journey. This is not just going to be telling you, what's going to happen with him or her or how your career is going. This is more about looking at the energy flows on your journey and what they really mean from the soul level, from the growth level. So speaking of the energy flows, I'll be pulling out a few different and we'll be looking at them. And I'll also be creating an extended reading for you if you want to do a little bit of a deeper dive with me. So getting the deck shuffled here. Okay, so we've got, I'll show you the cards after as I'm talking about them. Three of Wands, the World, Prince of Pentacles, and then your card, Prince of Wands. So interesting, that's aligning more with Sagittarius energy. Or you find yourself in in an adventurous kind of position. Seeking is what's coming forward, that you're finding yourself in this place of seeking right now. More so than finding, but seeking. This is an in process kind of energy. This is a strange way they're having me do the cards here. Okay, middle two. So Queen of Water next. Ace of Water. Where does the last one come from? Okay, and Seven of Air. That's the Seven of Swords. All right, and then our last flow. We've got Elder of Air. Three of Air. This is like I see you. And Four of Water going off the other way. Wow, this is really, I feel like this video might end up being 3 hours long. There's a lot of stories going on here. Okay, so let me just give a second to orient because we've got three person cards essentially. Okay, we're going to start with the middle flow. We've got Ace of Water extending to the Queen of Water. On the other side is the Seven of Air. These are very conflicting looking energies, because these are about openness, opening, becoming more emotionally connected, becoming more compassionate, keeping space for other people. But then we've got the Seven of Air, which is like it's trying to get out of it. It doesn't want to spend time in this emotional space of relating. So in this emotional space, it is about healing the inner child, but it's like coming back to terms with the beginning, with the one. Okay, now what is meant by that? Because it's like we're going back to fundamentals in a way, esoteric fundamentals. We've got the world here, the idea of oneness and wholeness. And if you've lost some of that, if you've been... Okay, this is starting to come clear. The Seven of Air wants something else. It wants something that it doesn't have. And it feels as though it has to get this by taking. Okay, so this energy right here is operating off of a lack. It doesn't have, and it feels it has to steal. And in order to take, it's going to change into whatever it has to change into to get what it needs. Okay, so I used to play this game at work a lot of times. To get what I wanted, I would shift into different people. I would shift into very nice, very compliant, or very aggressive, or very, I would dress a certain way. It wasn't really just me being me all the time. It was me trying to figure out how I could change who I was to get what I wanted. Okay, so it wasn't just adjusting to the situation or adjusting to the other person's communication style. It was literally changing who I was so that I could get what I wanted. Now, what's happening here is we have an opening of really honest, coming back to the true emotion, coming back to the true sense of self, the true sense of connection with everything, really, with the world, with oneness. And that happens through compassion, through the heart seeing everything as whole, through seeing that we're so much a part of the world, we're so much a part of everything, we're a part of the universe. But what happens is when we think that we are apart from it, rather than a part of it, we feel apart from it. And this Queen of Water is opening up this, it's like she's opening up this psychic channel for you to step back into that space where you feel connected again. And this is like, this Ace of Water talks about simple things. Like when you walk outside and the day feels really good, like the sun feels good on your skin, the air feels good, or you just breathe in and you're so exhilarated by life. That is when you're connected to that higher self, that higher power. And the Queen of Water is asking you to go to the depths that have taken you off of that connection. What has taken you out of that space? Is it boredom? Is it drudgery? And that's funny because we had that seeking energy, Prince of Wands, where you are looking for more excitement, looking for adventure. So what pulls you to the place of disconnection? Where did you get off? That's what the big question is here. And continue that message. Where did you betray yourself? What were you trying to get away with? Okay, this is really tough energy over here. The Four of Water and the Three of Air. The Three of Air is that cutting off energy, feeling cut off, feeling betrayed, but also betraying others in that process of being betrayed. There's a strong theme of that with these two. In fact, this could even be the same figure from this card to this card. She's trying to give love to this mermaid, but the mermaid's ignoring her. And so the story is she gets really mad, and then her anger causes all this water to evaporate, and then the mermaid has no place to go and dies, right? So it's like when we feel scorned or when we feel rejected, we end up blowing that back at someone or something else. So this is about the end of betraying everyone. I really feel that's where all the messages of your reading right now, this is the end of betraying everyone. That Elder of Air takes up her sword in a different direction. She says, rather than cutting everyone down, let's lead everyone to a bigger truth. Let's lead everyone to a brighter future. And that's also what this Prince of Wands really wants. It's not just adventure, but it's let's lead to a better place. And I feel like if you look at this, it's like the body language is the same. Let's lead, let's go. And it's like this whole situation has finally reached fever pitch. It's reached a culmination where it can't go any farther except inward. And inward in a good way, inward in a reconciling kind of way, because when you realize that these forces have been really expressing how you've torn yourself apart, then it's very easy to see that you can put everything back together, everyone and everything back together. Okay, at this point, I'm going to switch into the deeper dive, the extended reading. So if you'd like to follow me over there, link is in the description below. And I will see you over there. Have a good one, Capricorn.